steady. हम ईमानदारी से महामंदारा को हुंजम के पूरा चक्र में अदानिया लोगों को सत्धर्म कुंडली का सूत्र शाश्वत बुद्धा को प्रबुद्ध रत्न बुद्धा और सभी अतीत वर्तमान और भविष्य के बुद्धों के लिए 10 दिशाओं में समर्पित करते हैं। हम आगे शिष्य रहेंगे। हम आगे खुद को पृथ्वी के 4 महाबोधिसत्व के लिए समर्पित करते हैं, जैसे विशिष्ट कारित्र बोधिसत्व, अनंत कारित्र बोधिसत्व, विशुद्ध कारित्र बोधिसत्व, सुप्रतिष्ठ कारित्र बोधिसत्व। बोधिसत्व के सभी बोधिसत्व मंजूश्वरी समंतभद्र मैत्रेय अपरप्रेश्वर शाक्यमुनि के महान शिष्य बुद्ध शारिपुत्र मुकारनका शकानंद महाश्रवक और धर्म के सभी सुरक्षात्मक देवताओं के लिए भगवान शाक्यमुनि बुद्ध ने बोधि हम आगे मूल बुद्ध द्वारा भेजे गए महाबोधिसत्व के लिए समर्पित करते हैं। निचिरेन शोनिन के लिए खुद को समर्पित करते हैं। हम आगे शिष्य रहेंगे आचार्य निचिजी शोनिन तेरे विदेशी मिशनरी के लिए समर्पित करते हैं। सभी जीवों को वह पुण्य प्राप्त हो जो हमने सूत्र के पास से संचित किया है। हम आपको यह हार्दिक भक्ति प्रदान करते हैं। हम अपनी बुद्धि के प्रकाश से देखें और सूत्र का पाप और नाम हो रहेंगे क्यों का जप करने की हमारी पेशकश को स्वीकार करें। नाम हो रहेंगे क्यों।我今検問し実することを得たり願わくは如来の第一義を下せ至極の大乗思議すべからず検問即地皆菩提に近づく動線は奉仕所詮は欲し色相の文字はすなわちこれを人なり無料の功徳皆この経に集まれりこのゆえに自在に妙に訓示密に訳すうちむち罪を滅し善を生ずもしは真もしは法共に仏道上世三世の諸仏人人の妙典なり諸上世世ちぐし上大戦Verses for opening the sutra, the most profound and wonderful teaching is presented in this sutra. This sutra is difficult to meet even once in thousands and millions of years. Now we have been able to see, hear, receive, and keep this sutra. May we understand the most excellent teaching of the Tathagata. The most excellent teaching of the great beacon is very difficult for us to understand. We shall be able to approach enlightenment when we see, hear, or touch this sutra. Expounding is the Buddha's wisdom. Expounding is the Buddha's truth. The letters composing this sutra are the Buddha's manifestation. Just as perfume is caught by something put nearby, so shall we be richly benefited by this sutra, even when we are not aware of being so benefited, because infinite knowledge are accumulated in this sutra. We can experience our past transgression, do good deeds, and attain Buddhahood by the merits of this sutra. It doesn't matter whether we are wise or not, or whether we believe the sutra or surrender it. This sutra is the most wonderful and most excellent taught by the Buddha of the past, present, and future. May we meet and receive it, verse after verse, word after word. 行蓮華経弁本大に二次世尊13枚安常力道たり動物人人無料知恵門難一切消防薬事物消無道消費者が仏道人の薬千万無数小物人の小物無料道無病小事病小無門小十人理想無法自義小理数難言シャリアツ五十動物数十因縁数十理由公変言無数法弁因道数長領理上小理者が領類法弁知見がら大偶則シャリアツ領来地東大人の無料無下力無償天上下脱三昧人無無最上一切未造無法シャリアツ領来道数分別行摂相法願税分劣化数心シャリアツ数量願無料無変未造無法物質上シャリアツ数無節上位作物相上手第一形難礼し異物用物大道不自相法律相違相法領税相領税相領大領税力領税差領税引領変領税下領税法領税本末空教相違相法領税相領税相領大領税力領税差領引領税変領税下領税法領税本末空教と Chapter 2 Expedient. Thereupon the world orders one emerged quietly from his samadhi and said to Sharipura, the wisdom of the present Buddha is profound and immeasurable. The gate to it is difficult to understand and difficult to enter. The wisdom cannot be understood by any Shravaka or Prateka Buddha because the present Buddha attained on many hundreds of thousands of variants of past Buddha and practiced the immutable teaching of those Buddha bravery and strenuously to bear far from pain until they attain the profound Dharma, which you have never heard before, and became Buddha. And also because since they became Buddha, they have been expanding the Dharma according to the capacity of all living beings in such various ways that the true purpose of their various teaching is difficult to understand. Sharipura, since I became a Buddha, I also have been expounding various teachings with various stories of previous lives, with various parables, and with various similar. I have been reading all living beings with immutable experience in order to save them from various attachments, because I have the power to employ experience and the power to perform the paramita of insight. Sharipura, the insight of the Tathagata is wide and deep. The Tathagata have all the state of mind towards immutable living beings, unhindered eloquence, powers, fearlessness, dhyana, concentration, emancipation, and samadhi. They enter deep into boundlessness and attain the Dharma which you have never heard before. Shariputra, the Tathagata divides the Dharma into various teachings and expounds those teachings to all living beings so skillfully and with just such gentle voices that living beings are delighted. Shariputra, in short, the Buddha attains the immutable teaching which you have never heard before. No more Shariputra, will I say, because the Dharma attained by the Buddha is the highest truth, rare to hear and difficult to understand. Only the Buddha attains the highest truth. That is the reality of all things in regard to their appearance as such, their natures as such, their entity as such, their powers as such, their activity as such, their primary causes as such, their environmental causes as such, their effect as such, their reward and distribution as such, and the quality as such despite these differences. 両連下如来十両本来十六自我特別来小行小五種無料百千百歳夜尊小説法教慶修学中法流仏道二来無料二道修上法法弁言名二術滅道上十四節阿上十五四小人図上天の主上水言流中堅が滅道法供養者天界へ連合に小活動し出場期戦七時期入来一心役権無事作心名字が具出出量十戦が自業種東西四不滅異法弁力不滅滅量国種不行信行者が無老一異質情報領と無門安理が仏道が天上種発在を不開口不異言用語小活動因語信念内質異説法人図力量大遊び工場材料術重要小樹小樹上健康大化小小自化自動案天人上樹本人小道各種樹法小法樹多経過樹上小流小天薬天空上者主義不満なら計算別具大阿上上無期理主天小無上空領領税主部軽相在主上医薬法院阿上理公無門三宝小宇宙空六流は実時国会見が自在死にせ悪事施設実物十部無大見物者異設物断八力量税交渉部重病部主国主法省領土無知者木工思想横断療養事物労実部領意税法税事用事実在離婚し無道鉄法麻薬異性無空小不伝異法無天道実在離合異条件が合理相当中法律力合欲打大悪道阿上知主道合道無病利用消化道異摂取十法内自差で異が領主道六流部浄土六浄流仏性 Chapter 16 The duration of the life of the Tathagata. It is many hundreds of thousands or billions of trillions of asankhya of kalpa since I became the Buddha. For the past immutable kalpa, I have always been expounding the Dharma to many hundreds of millions of living beings in order to lead them into the way to Buddhahood. In order to save the perverted people, I expediently show my nirvana to them. In reality, I shall never pass away. I always live here and expound the Dharma. Although I always live here with the perverted people, I disappear from their eyes by my supernatural powers when they see me seemingly pass away, and make offering to my Sharira and admire me, and become devout of light and gentle, and wish to see me with all their hurt at the cost of their life. I reappear on Mount Secret Eagle with my sangha, and say to them, I always live here. I shall never be extinct. I show my extinction to you expediently, although I never pass away. I also expound the unsurpassed Dharma to the living beings of the other world. If they respect me, believe me, and wish to see me, you have never heard this. Therefore, you told that I pass away. I see the perverted people sinking in an ocean. Therefore, I disappear from their eyes and cause them to admire me. When they adore me, I appear and expound the Dharma to them. I can do all this by my supernatural powers. I live on Mount Secret Eagle and also in the other abode for Asankhya Kalpa. The perverted people think this world is in a great fire. The end of the Kalpa of destruction is coming. In reality, this world of mine is peaceful. It is filled with gods and men. The garden, forest, and stately buildings are adorned with various treasures. The jewel trees have many flowers and fruits. The living beings are enjoying themselves, and the gods are beating heavenly drums, making various kinds of music, and raining mandala flowers on the great multitude and me. This pure word of mine is indestructible, but the perverted people think it is full of sorrow, fear, and other suffering. It will soon burn away. Because of their evil karma, these simple people will not be able to hear even the name of these three treasures during a Sankhya Kalpa. To those who have accumulated knowledge and who are gentle and light, and who see me living here, expounding the Dharma, I say the duration of my life is immutable. To those who see me after a long time, I say it is difficult to see a Buddha. I can do all this by the power of my wisdom. The light of my wisdom knows no bound. The duration of my life is immutable Kalpa. I have done this longevity by age of practice. All of you wise men have no doubts about this. Remove your doubts, have no more. My words are true, not false. The physician who sent a man expediently to tell his perverted son of the death of their brothers in order to cure them was not accused of falsehood, although he was still alive. In the same manner, I am the father of the world. I am saving all living beings from suffering because they are perverted. I say that I shall pass away, although I shall not. If they always see me, they will become arrogant and righteous and cling to the five desires so much that they will fall into the evil region. I know who is practicing the way and who is not. Therefore, I expound various teachings to all living beings according to their capacity. I am always thinking, how shall I cause all living beings to enter into the unsurpassed way and quickly become Buddhas? 妙法蓮華経如来人力音大21小仏聖者十両大人中位越十両天無量人力絶相神本天神道無種異具仏道者伝世界無事小仏公開空間十種小種門立法国自界六種異仏仏道合道自在道交小仏会館天無量人力俗理税高校三味十実法無量高中法無量自世臨死苦無変無不量実法国無家族変在道自世教俗理意見が薬見がを一層人さ右見が今日教計総合 Chapter 21. The supernatural powers of the Tathagata. The Buddha, the word severe, have great supernatural powers. They display their immutable supernatural powers in order to cause all living beings to rejoice. The tip of their tongues reach the heaven of Brahman. Immutable rays of light are emitted from their bodies. For those who are seeking the enlightenment of the Buddha do these things like to be seen. The sound of touching of the Buddha and the sound of their fingers snapping reverberate over the world of the ten quarter and the ground of those worlds, quaked in the sixth way. The Buddha joyfully displayed their immutable supernatural powers because the Bodhisattva from underground vowed to keep this sutra after my meditation. Even if I praise for immutable Kalpa, the keeper of this sutra, to whom it is to be transmitted, I can't place him highly enough. His merits are as limitless, as infinite, as boundless as the skies of the world of the ten quarters. Anyone who kept the sutra will be able to see me. He also will be able to see many treasures Buddha, the Buddha of my relative, and the Bodhisattva whom I have taught today. Anyone who kept the sutra will be able to cause me to rejoice. He also will be able to bring joy to the Buddha of my relative and also to many treasures Buddha who once passed away. He also will be able to see the present, past, and future Buddha of the world of the ten quarters, make offering to them and cause them to rejoice. The Buddha sat at the place of enlightenment and obtained the hidden core. Anyone who kept the sutra will be able to obtain the same before long. Anyone who kept the sutra will be able to expound the meaning of the teaching and the names of the word of this sutra. Their eloquence will be able as boundless and as unhindered as the wind in the sky. Anyone who understands why the Buddha expound many sutras, who knows the position of the sutra in the series of sutras, and who expound it after my extinction, according to its true meaning, will be able to eliminate the darkness of the living beings of the world where he walks about, just as the light of the sun and the moon eliminate all darkness. He will be able to cause immutable Bodhisattva to dwell finally in the one vehicle. Therefore, the man of wisdom who hears the benefit of this knowledge and who kept the sutra after my extinction will be able to attain the enlightenment of the Buddha, definitely and doubtlessly. 両法蓮華経なら日本大義十六アニマニマネママネシレシャリテシャミャシャビタセンテモクテモクタビシャビアイシャビソシャビシャビシャエアシャエアニセンテシャビダランハロカバシャシャビシャビデビテアベンタラデビテアタンダーレスダウクレムクレアラレハラレスガシアサンバサンビコタビクジテダルマハリシテソギャネクサネバシャバシャシタイマンタラサヤタウロタヨサラサラサヤタヤアバロアマニャナタヤザレマカザレウキモキアレアラハテネレテネレタハテイチニチニシチニネレチアチアリナリトナリアナロナクナビアキャネクリケンナリセンナリマトギジョグリブロシャニアチイデビアデビデトケロケタケトケ無償法に両法蓮華経最上欲大地大非常無形下合偶戦地利悪一切如来非密人中止力枠自公私枠自他死中衆長欲集中説法人の人間獲得上一合計大夫財宝無料根本珍宝走行用一地二体目慶徳安穏大一力多少量薬天正同時意休止東上風化毒道外税功労薬根流財政病連法薬全治宗病理一切空一切病中特門司教六本症状陣痛立候条約寿命海大歓迎変満合子 最相最上眷属医療特大臣追伸水公募異教自在召喚無効薬王減税特合不法注文功労各難妖怪10万仏名門実法公尿薬修上多空脳死薬脳異差英語具一切空毒次元次修上苦重回無料成功王朝来電 P 教力修音失態差如来秘密人通私力税功労薬根類在死本市大乗如来一切小雨司法自在人力費用思想人事指示薬真珠真珠黄合両安特等の派一切偶然視野破傷魔族栄唱地宮下風道素水風道表領特案の理想水源無風証言合子対面回出断念即特系脱調や集合道徳最小尿角圏薬解体上門料理儀系上腹合子地大老薬尿等下腹即上空道無風集言大特許仏性亡命異税空毒一心合唱空行空用異営修上高原無料人力無空症状高縁日夜昭和の仏財風化風病創世系異体外来神地病大風神海大歓迎改造安穏層異体自非力道偶政権空空速陣痛力少量病死空異税質量滅単小法中悪が市場邪系安住実地中各地温属尿各種等化が一子差英語の空合一切が指導安穏天人上10万が重空温来中夜上昇地が仙台調教道德空修上根部天才名無上大法理正法重法医政権相上重等小大神力合唱空行地税任士空毒無変無有具症状士下法風前政権法領連芸在主無部将棋枠尿風王空中一切無証言本部特裁上安納無老法税高原慶主大きい妙斎上尊妙法蓮華教上本第一妙法蓮華教上本第一妙法蓮華教上本第一仏説また般若波羅蜜多神教漢字財宝卒業時般若波羅蜜多自証券合外空道一切空薬者臨死四空異空空空異式式即税空空即税式重創業式薬部行税者臨死税小法空小風小風滅空風上風上風減税航空中無式無重商業式無限に微絶心に無式証拠民則法無限界内し無意識界無無明薬無無明人来し無老死薬無老死人無空襲滅道無知薬無得意無小特攻防大作家へ般若波羅蜜多真無形芸無形芸合無空無音理一切天道無相空境涅槃三千小仏へ般若波羅蜜多高徳阿抜たら三脈三宝大高知般若波羅蜜多税大珍珠税大明珠税無常住税無東道中農場一切空心十風高高質般若波羅蜜多種即世宗圧ギャテギャテハラギャテアラソギャテボジソカ般若心経日蓮大聖人五妙範官業8万章に示しての玉奥リタニンブッダダルマトゥザウェスバラッコチャンカデスカジャタヘブッダバガバンドニアメチャンティタチャンケジャパンको सूरज का देश कहा जाता है इसलिए जापान में सूरज जैसा महागुरु प्रकट हो सकता है चांद पश्चिम से पूर्व की ओर चढ़ता है इसका मतलब है बुद्ध धर्म भारत से पूर्व की ओर फैला सूरज पूर्व से पश्चिम की ओर चढ़ता है यह शुभ संकेत है कि जापान का बुद्ध धर्म फिर भारत आएगा चांदनी सूरज की रोशनी से कम होती है इसलिए बुद्ध भगवान ने कम समय तक लोटस सूत्र सिखाया सूरज की रोशनी बहुत तेज होती है यह दिखाता है कि जापान का बुद्ध धर्म अंधे युग में चमकेगा बुद्ध भगवान के समय में लोटस सूत्र के शत्रु नहीं थे अंत के युग में लोटस सूत्र के बहुत शत्रु होंगे यह समय है बोधिसत्व सदा परिबुद्ध के मार्ग पर चलने का हम लोगों के दिल में बुद्ध बनने का बीज बोते हैं हर शिष्य को चाहिए कि जीवन की कीमत पर भी बुद्ध की शिक्षा फैलाए नाम म्यो रेंगे क्यो नाम म्यो रेंगे नाम म्यो रेंगे हम ईमानदारी से महामंदारा को हुंजों के पूरा चक्र में आधारिया लोगों को लोटस सूत्र और दानकुर का पाठ करने के सभी गुणों को सम्मान पूर्वक समर्पित करते हैं। महापरोपकाशी शिक्षण शाक्यामुनि शाश्वत कृता को धर्म के सभी सुरक्षात्मक देवताओं के लिए भगवान शाक्यामुनि बुद्ध ने बोधि वृक्ष बुद्धगाया के नीचे ज्ञान प्राप्त किया और तब से उन्होंने विभिन्न तरीकों से विभिन्न शिक्षाओं का प्रचार किया ताकि सभी जीवित लोगों को इस सांसारिक क्षेत्र से मुक्त होने में मदद मिल सके। और अंत में लोटस सूत्र का प्रचार किया जो लगभग 2600 साल पहले पवित्र भूमि जिसकी छोटी राजगीर भारत में सर्वोच्च शिक्षाओं का प्रचार करता था तो यह सभी जीवित प्राणियों में फैल सकता है ताकि सभी जीवित प्राणी एक साथ ज्ञान प्राप्त कर सके, दुनिया शांतिपूर्ण हो और सद्भाव में रह पा सके और कष्टों से मुक्त हो सके। सभी संवेदनशील प्राणी स्वस्थ और खुश रहे। नमो रेंगे क्यो। 본노 무실세 간당 오몸 무진세 간지 부츠도 부조세 간조 나무뼈 호랭개교 나무뼈 호랭개교 나무뼈 호랭개교 Thank you so much. Let's continue chanting for inner peace of all living beings. सभी जीवित प्राणियों के आंतरिक शांति के लिए नाम्यो होरेंगे क्यों का जप जारी रखें। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। शाम को मिलेंगे। See you evening time. Have a nice weekend. 良い一日をお過ごしください。また夕方のお勤めでお会いいたしましょう。